So here is the look that we're gonna be going with this evening. It is a vertical ombre. I am doing a solid and a glitter. I'm doing very well, thank you. Now these are two colors that we released last night. The glitter is Glitterati, and the solid blue is Dreamweaver. Thank you. So I did my solid nails already because we've been seeing dips happening. Now for this, I like to have an extra cupcake liner so that I can brush off into here and I don't mix my colors. I also like to keep two different color makeup brushes so that I don't cross-contaminate. Now for tonight's giveaway, we are going to be doing a buffer, file, and our flower cuticle oil, which I absolutely love. And we will be doing it based on sharing. So if you share the video, you will be entered into the giveaway this evening. Excuse me. I do too. I love dips. Yay. Thank you for sharing. So I am using our base coat. Number 2, I had already done my nail prep. And I'm gonna go in with a nice thin layer. To cover my full nail. Remember to stay back from your cuticle and your sides. And I will actually start with my glitter. I want my glitter to be next to the glitter finger. And this is a little chunkier of a glitter, so I really do try to get in there to be able to grab some of those chunkier pieces. And this is where having a cupcake liner or even a coffee liner is good. Go ahead and tap off any extra I have. And now I will go in and do my solid. My fan is. And you just do it until it no longer looks wet. I will kind of just barely touch it. But when I wipe, I'm actually going to wipe into this one. Now this is actually really pretty. So you could actually save this and use it. And you can see so far where we're at. I will do this about 4 times. And I do like to rotate them a little bit So I'm going to go in with my solid now. And I'm just lightly tapping. And if I need to rotate a little bit, I can. And it's okay if they cross over a bit. And let's go back in for my glitter. My glitter, I do go a bit close to make sure it's not spreading too much. I want it concentrated. And of course, the lovely rainbow brush. And there we are with the second dip. These are Glitterati and Dreamweaver. They were released yesterday. And you can do this with anything. You can do it with blacks and silvers or golds. If you would like, you can even do 2 solids. It doesn't have to be glitter. I'm going to go in with my glitter this time. What I like is it's very simple. These are just like dollar store makeup brushes. It doesn't need to be anything expensive. And I'm just lightly tapping it to get it to fall into place. And you can see some of my glitter's gone into my blue, but that's okay. I actually kind of like it that it gives it a little bit of that gradient look. And if you do need to go in, I like using this to go in for my cuticles. You can find this in our accessories with the art brushes. And that one's in there. I love using it. It's nice and tiny, can get in there. And remember, we're going onto the side of the bottle and not across the bottle, because we do not want to glue it shut. Nice thin equal layers. I think I'm going to do my glitter again first. I do try to rotate, but I'm seeing a little spot there that's being stubborn. And go in with my solid. Ooh, I like that. And if you need to, because this is a chunky glitter too, if you need to press down to make sure some of them are in place, you can do that. But it has some larger chunks in it. We do have some fine glitters that will lay down really nicely also. And I'm going to do one more to help with my thickness, and then I'm going to put clear over it. Everybody has their own personal preference. I like putting clear over all of my glitter. I don't like to file it. There's some people that don't mind that you can file your glitter. It is just my personal preference. Let's go into Dreamweaver first. Ooh, that's pretty. I actually like that the Glitterati actually makes this blue look a little purplish too, like a purplish blue. Let me grab my clear real quick. And I did cap my end, 45-degree angle. And I'm going to activate. It's my personal preference not to file the glitters, but everybody has their personal preference. And we're going to go ahead and do this one, and we're going to do the glitter on this side and Glitterati on the right side and Dreamweaver on the left. Go in with my glitter first. And now Dreamweaver. Now, when I do 2 solids, I like to go, I rotate those always. With the glitters, sometimes you just need to do back-to-back glitters once in a while just to help make it a stronger hold. But with solids, I always rotate. You can see I missed a little spot there, so with rotating of which one goes first, it helps make sure that you get the coverage you need. And you always want to try to tap off in the direction that you're doing. Now I'm like sticking my brush way in there. I'm trying to grab anything and everything I can. What's fun is this is going to be a pretty color, actually, that I'm kind of accidentally making. Oh, you know what? And that's what's actually really fun about it with dips, is you can mix and match. You can actually mix them to make new colors. It is endless of what you could do yourself at home. I'm gonna go on my glitter first this time. And now we're going in with Dreamweaver. Ooh, I am so sorry. So have all of you dipped your nails before? And we are doing a giveaway this evening for anybody who shares the video. Will be entered into win. We're doing a buffer, a flower cuticle oil, and a file. Go in with Dreamweaver. And if you have any friends that might like this, feel free to invite them to watch the video. You can tag them below. And now we're going in with Glitterati. And I'm doing it, I do it until I make sure that I kind of see like the wetness go away a little bit, so it doesn't look wet. Again, you can press down any of your glitters because this is a chunky glitter. And that was 3. So let's go ahead and do my clear. I'm going to cap. Go in at a 45-degree angle. Tap off any excess. And here, if for any reason you have any lumps or bumps, you can press them down before your base dries. Oh, that's amazing, April. Yes, once I found the right product, I had tried many different companies before, and once I found the right product, I realized how much I love dipping at home and coming up with my own designs. It's great. Now with my brushes, a lot of times I actually have just a regular makeup brush cleaner that I brush it off with. And I even do it with my glitter ones too. Actually, while I wait for the activator a little bit, let's test this out and see what it looks like. I want to see what it comes out looking like. I had a swatch stick sitting here, so. I'm just doing pour over because I don't have enough to dip in. I think if I had more to dip in, it would be a little bit more glittery. Let me see if I can do it this way. Ooh. See, that's definitely a little different. That's gonna be pretty. Of course, I'm using my curve file, clean up my edges, and do any filing or fixing I need to do. Our Dipsy Dip side is 100, the blank side is 180. Yeah, that's just something, it's a swatch stick. We use those to either sample colors, or when we're mixing colors, we can see what they would look like before actually putting them on, to if we wanted to test them out. Now, when I use the file, I actually like to go over with my buffer, just because sometimes the file can actually put little light lines into your nail, and this will help clean that up to make them nice and smooth. This, I know it's probably hard to see, but this one I forgot to use the buffer, and there's just little itty bitty tiny lines that is difficult to see. Not this one corner. Normally your glitter side, you'll have a little bit more to fix because it doesn't lay as flat as a solid. Yeah, they do kind of look like fake nails, but that just gives us where we can hold it and kind of put it on there to see what we might think of it. I'm gonna throw so it's got little sparkles in it, and you can tell that it's actually lighter. So Glitterati actually lightened it a little bit. So we made a new color. Oops. There we go. You can use dips on artificial tips, yes. You can use them with tips. Now, you can't use dips and acrylic. Don't go very well together. They don't work well together. I did get a little bit on my skin there. I use onyx acetone. There's a few ways. Everybody kind of does it a little different. I like taking a Tupperware and warming my water for about 2.5 minutes to get it warm. And then I take a Ziploc bag and I put a little bit of rice in it. There's some people that will put paper towels in it instead. And then you pour your acetone in with the paper towel or rice. Put your hand in it and then put it in the warm water. The warm water actually helps activate the acetone to work a lot faster, and you can normally get your dips off in about 5 to 7 minutes. Now, we all know glitter, makeup, regular nail polish, glitter just takes a little longer. So I would say up to about 10 minutes for glitter, depending on how thick it is. I've tried the paper towel one, and yeah, me and paper towel one struggle. I actually like rice because it's free form, it moves, and I feel like the little tips help chip away at it a little bit better. But everybody has their own. Yes, I don't use a drill for anything. We are very much about natural nail health. This way you're not causing any damage to your natural nail. And when they come off, you keep. I put the rice inside of a baggie with the acetone and then put it in warm water. The baggie in warm water with my hand inside the baggie. And then I just move my fingers around back and forth. Yeah, when I was just doing acetone on my own, it would take forever. I have this one piece of glitter there on the end. Yeah, rice in a baggie. And like I said, some people use paper towels instead of rice. If your water gets too hot, your rice after a while will start to break down and get goopy. So you do have to be careful of that. But I have this piece. There we go. Let me go ahead and buff. Yes, the heat gets the molecules working a lot faster. Go ahead and top coat. Remember, we're going to cap those ends and sides. This glitterati is so pretty. I do have a little bit here on my skin, but when I wash my hands, that will come off. Let's give this one another top coat. That is really pretty too. I might have to make a jar of that. Hello. So this is Dreamweaver and Glitterati doing a vertical ombre. I kind of like the fading in and out of the colors. Give that just a moment. Bit of a mess here. This dries really, really quick. And then I'm going to use our purple flower cuticle oil. Now when I use this, I actually squeeze out majority of it and then I just go across my finger like that because you don't need to be dropping it on there. And I go in with my cuticle oil. Make sure we're keeping healthy skin, healthy cuticles. As they said, hey, you filed me. And that's our look.